Excuse me, Pablo.
Yep.
Tonight, DZW Lightning Division Championship match. A lot of people, including Luther Black, are looking for answers following your actions the night he won the title. Are we going to get some of those answers tonight?
You want answers? So you want to know, just like everybody else wants to know, why I broke that camera over his head. All right. Well, he knows why I did it. Luther, you know exactly why I broke that camera over your head. Well, I was gone for 6 months, rehabbing. Everything that you got was handed to you on a silver platter. All right. So I knew what I had to do to make an impact once I got back. You're my friend, so what? I work alone. All right, let's get one thing straight. I hear that you've been looking for me. You know exactly where I'm at. You know exactly where I go. You know exactly where I train. So if you want some answers just like everybody else, get ready, homeboy, because tonight I'm whooping your ass.
Some harsh words there from Pablo Cruz. Welcome back to DZW Thunderstruck. I am Abel Morales, sitting alongside Nick T. Vegan, and we will see more of Pablo Cruz later tonight in the main event for the DZW Lightning Division Championship against champion Luther Black.
And how about that ominous premonition of things to come with Voodoo? I am both frightened and excited to see what he has in store.
Now entering the ring, hailing from Corpus Christi, Texas, weighing in at 260 pounds, it's Pitbull Ru!
And right now in the ring, we have the man straight out of Corpus, the one and only Pitbull Ru. Let me tell you, this guy is fierce and lives up to that name.
That's right, he is very intimidating. He's a big dude who can move around that ring like none other.
And here comes the Blue Power Ranger himself, Romeo Falcon.
He's not a Power Ranger, he's a fan of Power Rangers. In fact, he's a fan of a lot of nerdy type things, pop culture things. He's a great guy. Let's go ahead and get the official introductions.
And his opponent, fighting out of Denver, Colorado, weighing in at 200 pounds, it's Romeo Falcon!
Yep, that's it, Romeo Falcon. As I was saying, this guy's a hoot to be around. I really enjoy talking to him. I have plenty of chats with him in the back, and he's just fun.
This isn't Comic Palooza, this is a wrestling ring. That's where you're going to see the strength and intensity of Pitbull Ru come into play.
Well, right now, it seems the crowd is firmly behind Romeo.
What do they know?
Well, let's see how they... Oh, look here, a little sportsmanship. Oh, no, but old Pitbull will have none of it.
And look what it got him. He's got him in the corner. Starting off this match showing domination.
Oh, now there's no reason to slap the man on the face like that.
He's just letting him know who's in charge, because this is his ring.
Okay, go behind. Oh, and paintbrush in the back of Pitbull's head. I guess what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
See, even Pitbull Ru calling Romeo Falcon out on his Power Ranger attire.
There's nothing wrong with being a fan of, any type of sports or pop culture thing. I don't know why you got to pick on the guy.
Oh, look at that. A nice headlock by Pitbull Ru. He's got it clamped in there. And, turning around into the hammerlock.
Yeah, he definitely earned the name Pitbull for a reason. He's very, very vicious, and when he clamps down on those holds, the strength, the grip strength that he has, it's very hard to let go.
Pitbull, of course, a bigger guy, having a bit of trouble getting around to Romeo Falcon, but gets out of it with a stiff elbow to the face.
Oh, and now he has a headlock of his own on Romeo.
And as we were saying, those strong grips from Pitbull. Romeo is able to counter them pretty well. He is quite agile. I just don't know if it'll hold up to the large strength of Pitbull.
Now that's not to say that Romeo isn't a big guy himself. And he's also been around the wrestling block for a while. I mean, he is from Denver, Colorado, but he's been wrestling in Texas for quite a long time. And he still has fun in that ring.
You know, that's just a sign of disrespect right there for a fierce competitor like Pitbull. They were going to have a match of shoulder tackles, and what does he do? He do-si-does out of the way and says, "Olay."
Well, the crowd seems to be liking it. Maybe we're going to have a little bit of some bullfighting here, or maybe pit bullfighting.
Romeo does not need to be playing around in here. This is not fun time. This is not the playground. This is where the men compete, and that's what Pitbull is here to do.
Well, I think this capacity crowd here might disagree with you, Nick.
Looks like they are now calling for a test of strength, which I'm pretty sure Pitbull Ru is going to win.
Oh, well, if he's so confident, why is he switching up his hands like that, playing mind games? If he's as strong as he says he is, he doesn't need to do things like that. Oh, and see, again, he probably could have overpowered him, but instead went down to the breadbasket, hit him across the back. These type of underhand tactics, he just does not need to resort to. He's strong. Look, see, he just lifted him up like nothing. He is a strong man. You don't need to do these type of things where you disrespect your opponent.
That is the brain of Pitbull Ru coming into play. He's a fierce competitor, and he is smart.
Well, I know that you appreciate a smart wrestler, Nick, and I think Romeo might be pretty smart as well. Don't sell him short. I mean, that geeky life, it shows a bit of intelligence.
Broken that bear hug with a clap around the ears, and now just delivering forearms to the face of Pitbull Ru, but once again trying to match strength with him.
Oh, my. Ooh, nice little tilt-a-whirl counter there by Romeo Falcon.
But Pitbull smartly going to the outside to take a little bit of a breather.
Oh, and what is this? Is Romeo going to fly? Oh, yes. Right through the ropes. And this crowd is all fired up.
Sorry, he needs to get back in the ring. That's where matches take place. If he wants to follow the rules, he should be back in the ring where he belongs.
Well, didn't you just praise Pitbull for rolling out of the ring? Now you want him back in? I mean, make up your mind, Nick.
That's because he was being smart and catching a breather and not trying to fight out there. Oh. And look what it got Romeo. Slammed into that steel ring post.
Ooh, that is some unforgiving steel. Oh, and Pitbull just breaking the referee's count just so presumably he could go outside and inflict more damage.
Because he's smart.
Well, I have to hand it to you. You're right. He is fighting a smart match.
Some choice words to the crowd from Pitbull Ru. Apparently these fans here in Katy, Texas, not big supporters of the strong wrestling style of Pitbull.
Oh, and we might have a submission-type maneuver here. Hey, could this be maybe an old-school camel clutch? Oh, and he's got it cinched in. Oh, Romeo doesn't have a whole lot of places to go. He's right in the middle of the ring. You can see his eyes darting around from side to side, trying to figure out, wait, did he just bite him? Did he bite him on the top of the head?
Well, what do you expect from a man called Pitbull?
Well, I guess you're right, but I don't have to like it. Oh, maybe Romeo's found a way to slip out of it. Oh, elbow to the breadbasket. And another. And a third. Off the ropes, maybe another two. Oh, no, countered right into that side suplex. Oh, my. That looked like it hurt, but lackadaisical cover.
And going for the pin.
Now, see, he didn't need to do a cover like that. If he had done it properly, pressed his chest up against Romeo's chest, he may have actually got the 3, but he was overconfident, and that may have cost him the match.
Here we go now, Pitbull using those ropes to his advantage.
Again, that's a blatant choke. The referee has to get in there and break that up.
He has a 5 count. Anything before that is perfectly legal.
And again, Pitbull having some choice words with the referee. See, if you don't break the rules, you won't get distracted by arguing with the referee. It just costs you in the long run.
Here Here we go, Pitbull with the Irish whip off the ropes.
Oh, nice sunset. Into a pin. 1, 2, and no, just a 2 count. I thought he had it there. Oh no, going down low.
And a boot to the face, followed by a running senton splash.
Oh man, I think Romeo's done. 1, 2, and again, another 2 count. That just shows the fighting spirit here of Romeo Falcon. He's still got life in him, folks.
Now, I don't agree with this. Pitbull does need to stay on Romeo Falcon. But he is just so caught up in that slow count by the referee that he's forgetting about his opponent.
Oh, and that time jaw-jacking with the referee may have cost him because Romeo had enough time to get out of the way, and now delivering drop kick and then a splash right in the corner. Here comes something else. What does Romeo have in mind? Oh, another basement drop kick. A nice flurry of offense there by Romeo Falcon.
Pitbull might be down here.
Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Oh. It was almost a 3. That was almost a 3.
Once again, Pitbull Ru showing tenacity to kick out of that basement drop kick. Looks like Falcon is trying to get himself pumped up. Maybe he's going to try for something bigger. Oh!
Ooh, kick to the head. That's effective.
It is simple and effective. Oh, he pops him up.
Oh, counter! Counter! I think Romeo countered that move. It looked like it was going to be a pop-up powerbomb or something. Cover. 1, 2, 3!
Oh, my God.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Romeo Falcon with the flash win. That was amazing.
Winner by pinfall, Romeo Falcon!
And there is the official call. Romeo Falcon with the win. Let's see if we could get that again, maybe on replay. I almost didn't see what happened there. It just happened so quick. Let's see. Show us the replay on that.
All right, so there it is, the pop-up. Oh, face buster to take out Pitbull Ru.
Oh man, it looked like he was going to do some sort of pop-up powerbomb or something, but oh man, nice counter there by Romeo Falcon. What an amazing victory for the young man from Denver. Hello and welcome everyone to another edition of DZW Thunderstruck. I am your host, Abel Morales.
And I'm Nick T. Vegan. And as always, if you like what you see here tonight, you can find us on the web at tinyurl.com/DZWYouTube. There we'll be posting every episode of Thunderstruck along with some exclusive web content.
And tonight we are heading to the explosive climax of the bitter feud between Luther Black and Pablo Cruz. But before we get to that, let's head down to Olympus Arena for some more action. Okay, back in Olympus Arena, it is our second match of the evening here between Mr. Big Cory Harris and Matt Steele. And there he is. Whoa, hey, Nick, what do you think of this guy, Matt Steele?
Well, Matt Steele is definitely one of the bigger, stronger competitors we have here right now. He is a powerhouse in wrestling, and he is built like some other type of house.
Now entering the ring, hailing from Steel City, weighing in at 255 pounds, it's Matt Steele!
All right, Matt Steele, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see his competitor. We have the guy known as Mr. Big, Cory Harris. Now, you said that Matt was a big guy. Oh, you haven't seen Mr. Big yet. This is going to be a hard-hitting match. I can tell you what, folks. There he is. Mr. Big Cory Harris making his way down to the ring. The people really enjoy seeing him. I really enjoy seeing him. He's a delight to watch. He's such a big dude. But man, can he move in that ring.
Now entering the ring, hailing Houston, Texas, weighing in at 250 pounds, it's Mr. Big, Cory Harris.
Okay, this should be a fun matchup. We got two pretty big dudes. I hope they really reinforce the ring on this one.
Yeah, Mr. Big's moniker is not an ironic one. That is for certain.
Okay, and the bell making it official. Here we go, folks. Starting it off with a handshake.
Now, I'm going to have to assume the crowd is definitely going to be on Mr. Big's side. As well, he's not from Katy, Texas. He is from Houston, which, as we all know, is the better, bigger brother of Katy, Texas.
Now, I think I may have heard our ring announcer, Whit McClendon, right. He said that Mr. Steel is from Steel City?
I assume that's Pittsburgh? I don't know.
Maybe that's a little bit southeast of Albuquerque.
I'll have to Google it later.
Okay, well, let's see what these guys have. Oh, big shoulder block, but it did nothing.
I believe this is what happens when the unstoppable force meets the immovable object.
Maybe. I mean, either way, they're two big guys kind of going at it in the ring, and I don't know, both of these guys might be unstoppable. A nice little go behind there. Try to come off the ropes, but no, there's just too much humanity there.
Matt Steele just striking Mr. Big to the face with those stiff forearms. Ooh, a bit of a clothesline to take Big off of his feet. Waiting for him to get back up and clubs him on the back.
I'd imagine that we're not going to see many high-flying moves from these two. It's just going to be a hard hitting. Oh, just like that. See, right there, almost as though it was on cue.
There is strong style, and then there is big style. That's what we're going to be seeing here tonight. A lot of brawling and striking, and as I say that, another big clothesline from Mr. Big. Though I did not expect a man that big to get off his feet for that huge drop kick and just a 2 count for his effort.
You have to be amazed by the athletes here at DZW. For a guy that size to be doing a drop kick, that's impressive. All right.
Steele says, I take your drop kick and I shove you in the corner. Just those stiff forearms once again to the face of Mr. Big.
And off to the other corner. Ooh! Mr. Big rebounded right off of that, but into a boot. Cover 1, 2, and just 2.
Steele apparently not happy with the count of that referee. Tell him he needs to stay off that long hair of Mr. Big. And then back to the clubs. Let's see if he can get him up for this.
This will be difficult to pull off. Can he lift him? Can
Mr. Big lift Steele?
Yeah.
Going back and forth, trying to suplex each other, and just ending with punches and a knee from Mr. Big.
Shoot off the ropes. Oh, what a collision in the middle of the ring. Two count. You know, I gotta be honest, I'm not sure who got the worst of that, but Steele landed on top of Mr. Big, so I guess, you know, if it results in a near fall, it's good for you, right?
You know, that's got to be at least 500 pounds of flesh just colliding in that ring. Steele wrenching that arm of Mr. Biggs.
Oh, and he has the rope. The ref has to break that count. Oh, Mr. Big, he had his own way to break that count with a stiff right hand.
Well, no better way to break a hold than with a punch.
Oh, full head of steam. Another huge collision right in the corner. And then another Irish whip to the other corner, and another huge collision. Oh!
Big belly to belly by Matt Steele, looking for the pin too. Oh, just the 2 count.
I'm not sure if I'm amazed more at the amount of damage that's being dished out or the amount of damage that's being taken by these two competitors.
And you know, if Matt Steele did that to a smaller competitor, he would have been crushed and probably had multiple ribs broken.
We just saw the agility. Oh, and again out of Mr. Big.
That enziguri is not something you normally see from a competitor of this size.
Well, Mr. Big has something in mind here. Sizing up Steel. He's rolling around in the corner. Is he? Oh, yep, he's rolling to the outside.
You know, that's probably the best move Steel could make right there. You know, get out of the way of whatever Mr. Big had planned. So I can guarantee you it would not have been good for him.
Ooh.
Another big club from Mr. Big to the back of Matt Steel. Taking him down to his knees outside here on the apron and clubbing him again.
You know, eventually they're going to have to bring this back into the ring. You cannot win while on the outside. But, of course, they're out there just exchanging blows. Oh, and another one. That was ugly but effective.
Looks like he hit him with the clothesline and then caught him and punched him on the way down. Some vicious attacks by Matt Steel.
Matt Steel's trying to get Mr. Big up.
Finally starting the count from the referee a bit late. I think he knows the crowd wants to see what's going to happen here.
Oh, what is this? Oh, Samoan drop right on the ring apron. A desperation maneuver.
Oh, that ring apron does not forgive at all. And when you're a man of that size, the force coming down has got to be painful.
And Steel was clutching at that elbow. Man, I have to think.
What's going on? It looks like the lights have gone out here at Olympus Arena.
Are we out of power? Are we still on the air? Can you hear me? Wait, what?
Okay, we're back on.
The lights are back on.
Mr. Big is fixing.
That's a skull?
Is that? Hold on. That's Voodoo Skull.
Voodoo's?
That is the skull of Voodoo that we saw earlier in the night.
No way. Whoa, look at Mr. Big.
Mr. Big is incensed. He is just pounding on Matt Steel.
It's like he's a different man.
I don't know, but I like it. A big kick to Matt Steel.
Oh, now he's just sitting, clutching his head. What's going on in the mind of Mr. Big?
I don't know, staring back at that skull. And the lights are out again.
Again? What the heck is going on?
I don't know. The skull is gone.
Yeah, it's gone. What just happened?
I have no idea what's going on. Neither does Mr. Big. And big slam by Matt Steel for 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness, Nick, what the heck just happened? What did we just witness?
I am not sure. The lights went out and
winner by pinfall, Matt Steel.
There it is. It's official. Matt Steel with the victory, but what happened to Mr. Big? I mean, there was a skull that appeared. It presumably has something to do with voodoo. I don't know, but did you see how he reacted? He saw the skull and just went crazy and just had a flurry of offense.
Whatever happened, it got into the head of Mr. Big himself, Cory Harris, and it cost him that match here tonight. It should be interesting to see what happens in the coming weeks here at DZW with Voodoo.
DZW Thunderstruck is sponsored by Prestige Properties Residential and Commercial Real Estate. More information can be found on their website at www.prestigepropertiestx1.com. That's prestigepropertiestx1.com. And by Jade Mountain Martial Arts on the web at www.jademountain.org.
Excuse me, Luther. I know you've been waiting a long time to get your shot at Pablo Cruz.
Pablo Cruz, my best friend, my ride or die, my homeboy, somebody I call brother, a man that ate with my family, a man that was there when my son was born, a man who broke a camera over my head when I became Lightning Division Champion. A man that I've been trying to get a hold of for weeks, for days, who's just been ducking and dodging me. Well, Pablo, I hope you can duck and dodge these hands because I'm coming for you.
This match is scheduled for one fall and is for the DZW DZW Lightning Division Championship.
All right, it is main event time here in Olympus Arena. Oh man, I am excited for this. This is something that we have been waiting for. Pablo Cruz, there he is, the challenger, going to be taking on the DZW Lightning Division champ, Luther Black. And not only is it a championship match, but it's a bit of a grudge match.
That's right. There is no love lost between these two competitors here tonight. Like as you saw, the night that Luther Black won his championship, Pablo Cruz coming after him to make a statement here in DZW.
He broke a camera over Luther Black. And man, that was just a vicious attack. And you know, Luther Black has just been recovering from that for a while. And Pablo Cruz, in all these different interviews that we've seen, he's just had no remorse at all whatsoever.
That's called making a statement.
Well, statement has been made, and I think it's may have made the champ a little bit angry.
We'll see what he brings tonight, and if he's fully recovered from that attack by Pablo Cruz.
Oh, there he is. There's Luther Black in that fireman jacket. Oh, here he comes. Oh, wait, he's running on into the ring. Oh, and he just attacked Pablo Cruz, not waiting for announcers or the ring bell or anything. He's just having right at him.
They did ring the bell, so this match is official, but it is starting off with big punches traded between Pablo Cruz and Luther Black.
Oh, man, look at this. There goes Luther Black, just wailing away.
Big Thez press from the champion.
Pablo Cruz getting out of dodge in a hurry.
Pablo Cruz is a smart competitor. He knows with the fire behind Luther Black here tonight, he's got to get outside, got to catch his breath.
Oh, here comes Luther. Oh, suicide dive through the ropes right to the outside. Luther Black with a head full of steam, heart full of emotion. Pablo Cruz just stabbing Luther in the back. This has just been bubbling over for weeks and weeks. And this is a type of, fight. This isn't a match right now. This is a fight. This is a type of fight that we were expecting to see out of Luther Black.
Well, Pablo Cruz said he was looking to make a statement. Ooh, making one right there. Sounded a little bit like ding to Luther Black. You know, he wanted to make a statement here by beating up the champion and showing that he has what it takes to be a champion himself.
But this is still for the title, the DZW Lightning Division Championship, and you cannot win that title on the outside. The referee is counting away. If he does not answer the referee's count in time, all this is just going to be is a brawl and nothing else.
Well, I guarantee you that Pablo Cruz is looking to win that championship, but he does want to inflict as much pain on Luther Black as he can. And I believe that Luther Black feels the same way.
So much emotion, so much animosity between these two. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, no, wait. I was about to say I wouldn't be surprised if they just didn't get back in the ring, but it looks like Pablo kind of threw half of Luther Black into the ring. I guess that's enough to break the count, is it?
Oh! Slamming those ribs right onto the ring apron. And you know, slamming them like that, he can actually fully extend down past the edge of the ring, really shoving the ribs into that hardest part of the ring.
Yeah, there's plenty of room for follow through and leverage and all that stuff your kinesiologist taught you about. Okay, I think Pablo might be going a little bit more at his pace. Weathered the early storm by Luther Black. Now he's just being a bit more methodical. Whipping to the corner. Running. Oh, no, missed. Here comes Luther.
Crossbody to Pablo Cruz, shoving him back in the corner. Luther Black, definitely the quicker, more agile opponent here. He's going to want to keep this a fast-paced match. And Pablo Cruz is going to try to slow it down, as we've already seen.
Ooh, nice corkscrew uppercut there from Luther Black. Let's see if he's going to go for a pin. Yes. Okay, 1, 2, and no, just a 2 count.
Pablo Cruz says, I have come this far. I will not go down that easily.
Well, he said a lot of things leading up to this matchup. Well, it looks like Luther might be making a statement here as well. He's setting him up. And discus forearm. Oh my goodness. That really found the mark. And now he's going up top. And oh, a big splash. He's got the leg.
He has to have it here.
2 and
No!
Oh,
Wow.
oh my goodness.
Pablo Cruz finding some way to kick out of that. I tell you, this is one tough competitor.
Yo, and this is exactly why I say Pablo Cruz does not have to do the types of things that he does. He's a tough enough competitor as is. He's good enough in the ring as is. He doesn't have to resort to underhanded tactics. He doesn't have to resort to calling names. He doesn't have to resort to knocking cameras over his head to make a statement. He can just show it in the ring.
Oh, hanging out Luther to dry, and then a clothesline.
Oh, man.
You know, like you said, Pablo Cruz is a tough competitor, also showing off his brains. And you say he doesn't need to resort to those tactics, but it got him that championship match here tonight.
Now, momentum has switched back and forth. It looks like right now Pablo Cruz has the momentum in his favor. He's got a chokehold. It seemed like a blatant chokehold.
That did look like a blatant choke to take the air out of Luther Black. He knew he couldn't hold it for long, but just hoping it might do enough.
Well, Pablo's got him up, slammed him down right in the middle of the ring, setting him up for something else. Off the rope, big elbow drop.
Pablo Cruz definitely showing dominance here tonight. You know, Luther Black came out with an explosion of fury, but Pablo Cruz is showing why he deserves to be in this ring with him.
2 count. He did not hook the leg, and he took a bit of time, a split second, to look at the audience. That may have cost him the title. I think that's another choke, but now he's just raining down fists. The referee's got to get in there. Oh, no. 1, 2. Another 2 count.
Pablo just trying to slow this match down to the pace he wants it at. Just hard hits and chokes from the challenger.
Yes, very methodical is Pablo Cruz. Half this crowd cheering for Pablo, half this crowd cheering for Luther. Oh, what a vicious kick.
Ooh, that was a hard kick, and it looks like Pablo Cruz is down.
You know, I'm not sure why,
The ref holding back Luther.
Oh, hold on. The referee's got to check on the well-being of our competitors here. Oh, he just threw up a signal that something might be wrong.
Looks like he's calling for some staff to take a look at Pablo Cruz.
Yeah, we have a few people coming down here taking a look. You know, Pablo has been down this entire time. He looks like he's in quite a bit of pain. Oh, look at the look on his face.
Yeah, that is not good.
Oh, I'm not sure what happened. Can we see if we could get a replay of this? I'm not sure. Let's see if we can get the guys in the back to give us a replay.
All right, here we go. So
let's look carefully
you see
here.
that?
Oh, that looked like patella on patella. Oh, and again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that'll shatter your kneecap right there. Wow, I wouldn't be surprised if Pablo Cruz might be seriously hurt here.
Security is in the ring trying to see if they can help him to his feet at all. I mean, I know you are not a fan of Pablo Cruz, but you never want to see this happen to any competitor in the ring.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, there's a point where this stops being about the competition and all that, and it's just about the well-being of our competitors. And I hate to see this happen to anybody. I don't care if you're Pablo Cruz or Luther Black or anybody on the DZW roster.
Cruz does look to be up to his feet, so hopefully they can get him into the back and get him some of the medical attention he needs. I know neither of these competitors wanted tonight to end this way.
Oh, that's such a shame here.
I mean, this was an explosive match. It just looks like he took out his knee. I mean, it's such a fragile piece of the body.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Oh, come on!
He was
really
brilliant bit of acting by the challenger Pablo Cruz.
Brilliant? Really? You're gonna call that brilliant?
Who is standing and who is on the floor right now? Pablo Cruz once again showing that he is the smarter competitor here.
Smarter. What about?
He used his tactics to get this match, and is now using them to be the man standing in the ring.
Okay, but look, even if he wins this match, I mean, how can he sleep at night? How can he face his friends and his family and say, hey, look what I did? This is not a way to win a match by faking an injury.
You know how he'll sleep at night? He'll sleep holding that title belt in the winner's purse.
No, I can't accept that. That's just terrible and despicable.
Here he goes for the pin. Let's see if he's got one.
Not this way.
2.
Yes! Oh, 2 count. Oh my goodness, I was so nervous there. There's no way that Pablo Cruz should win this match this way. That's just terrible. I'm sorry, I might be showing too much bias here, but I'm just angry. I'm angry at Pablo Cruz for pulling out all of our heartstrings. And, I'm at a loss for words here.
You know, big spine buster from Pablo Cruz. You know, he said he's going to do what he has to do to make a statement.
And the senton. Again, you saw those moves that he just did. The senton. And he doesn't need to do these things. 1, 2. He doesn't need to resort to these tactics. He is an excellent competitor. Why does he do these things?
He does it to win. That's all he cares about here, is winning that belt from his former friend Luther Black, who he felt was leaving him behind.
Well, you know what? We'll just see if that even pays off, because right now Luther Black is still in this. This match has not ended. You cannot count Luther Black out, and if anything, I bet this is just going to hurt the pride of Luther Black, and he's just going to come back with a stronger vengeance.
I don't know. Look at that chokehold by Pablo Cruz, choking the life out of Luther Black.
And before the incident with the kick to the leg, I had mentioned that half the crowd was cheering for Pablo and half the crowd was cheering for Luther. But right now, I think some of the momentum is swung back the other way from Luther, as it should be, after that despicable display. And the crowd behind Luther, and he's up to his feet.
Well, I'll tell you, Pablo Cruz does not care what this crowd thinks. All he cares about is winning that Lightning Division title from Luther Black.
But if you're going to carry that title, you need to carry it with honor, dignity, respect, and pride. And right now, if Pablo wins that this way, he will have none of those attributes and none of those virtues while carrying around the title for DZW.
I think once he has the title, he does not care. And Pablo Cruz back in the corner. Luther Black getting a boot up to stop him.
Oh, come on, Luther. Another knee right to the back. Luther's a little wobbly legged, but still able to deliver the clothesline into the corner. Looks like he maybe going up top. High rent district. Oh no! Countered it to a front-facing atomic drop.
Pablo Cruz with a vicious DDT to Luther Black, but Luther's offense has definitely paid off, causing Pablo just to take a little while longer than he would hope to get the cover. Let's see if it's enough.
Look at the leg.
1, 2.
My goodness.
Just a 2 count. As I was saying, Luther Black's offense has definitely taken its toll on Pablo Cruz here tonight.
I have to be honest, I am nervous. I am nervous right now for Luther Black. Oh my word. This has been a war, not only physically but mentally as well. A war of the heart, I'd say.
Here we go again with Pablo Cruz locking in that chokehold on Luther Black.
He's just squeezing the life out of him. He needs the inspiration from the crowd behind him to try to figure out a way to get back to his feet. It looks like he's halfway there. And a jawbreaker. Now he's free. Running knee right to the face. But does Luther have enough to get up and capitalize on it?
Both men are down in the ring. You know, Luther Black with that explosion of adrenaline, but is it enough to get him back on his feet?
Again, if this ends in a double count out, and if both men do not answer to the count of the referee, then the title does not change hands.
And I don't think Pablo Cruz is going to let that happen here tonight. And quite honestly, I'm not sure Luther Black will either. These two competitors have so much pride and so much ferocity in them. Neither one of them wants to be counted down for a 10.
Pride for Pablo Cruz? Really? You want to talk about pride after what he did earlier in this matchup? There's no pride in that man.
Well, pride manifests itself in many different ways.
Oh, they're just exchanging right hands. Both men exhausted.
You may say that Pablo Cruz is dishonorable, but in his own mind, he will do whatever it takes to win. And if that means faking an injury or attacking Luther Black, he's going to do it because he wants that championship.
And both men fighting for control here. It looks like Pablo may come out. Oh, no. Oh, Luther with the big clothesline, but Pablo does not go down. Oh, and again, he does not go down.
Getting a bit of steam, and oh,
there
big
it is.
Jumping clothesline to take down Pablo Cruz and calling him back to his feet. Looks like he has something planned. Luther Black with that big jumping leg lariat.
Oh, and he tried to go for another. No, it did not work. Oh, kick to the back of the ear. This is for the DZW Lightning Division Championship.
Rolling him over, trying to get that pin. 2.
Oh, Pablo Cruz just reaching out to that bottom rope, breaking up the referee's count.
Once again showing the intelligence of Pablo Cruz. He knew he didn't have to kick out, just had to reach up and grab that rope in order to stay in this. That is excellent ring awareness on behalf of Pablo Cruz.
Luther Black wondering what he's going to have to do to put Pablo Cruz away.
It's going to take a lot more than that to put away this fierce competitor.
Both of these competitors showing a lot of heart here in the late stages of this matchup. Oh, what is this? Oh my goodness! Another desperation maneuver out of Pablo Cruz. Luther may be out, but oh, he just is rolling underneath and outside. Huh, that may have been a nice stroke of luck there for Luther Black.
Well, and I will give Luther Black credit. That was a smart move on his part. He knows that he has to be pinned in that ring in order to lose his championship. He's making Pablo Cruz come to the outside and fight him there to get him back in the ring and try to win.
These young lions of the DZW Lightning Division really battling it out here. Here comes Pablo Cruz, just sending Luther Black back into the ring, trying to go for a pinfall. 1, 2, that's it. Oh man.
That time on the outside definitely paid off for Luther Black, allowed him to catch his breath and throw that shoulder up just as the referee was about to hit 3.
You know, they say football is a game of inches, so professional wrestling is a game of seconds, and right now, that 3 count was avoided because of those precious seconds Luther Black took outside of the ring.
Who's picking back up Luther and some heavy punches right to the side of the face. Catches Luther Black. Big German suplex driving the champion onto his shoulders. Let's see if Cruz can get over to him and maybe try to get a pinfall out of it.
Again, Luther's not on his back, so it looks like Pablo Cruz did not go for the pin, and he's just picking him up, trying to inflict more damage.
Well, he knows he's got to really do something to keep Luther Black down. He may be mean, but he is not stupid. He knows how tough Luther Black is. He just thinks that he's a bit tougher.
Well, I didn't say he was stupid. I said that I don't agree with his actions, and it might be a little, dishonorable. But no, he is an intelligent man. He knows what he's doing, and he knows that it takes a lot to put away Luther Black.
Luther Black into the corner, and a big splash from Pablo Cruz. It's like he's going for another belly-to-belly suplex.
Right in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, and that's it, folks. Oh, no! Another near fall, back and forth.
How did Luther Black kick out of that? I honestly do not understand it.
We've seen Pablo Cruz in control for a lot of this matchup, but the momentum just keeps swinging back and forth. It's hard to stay on top when you're fighting somebody of the caliber of Luther Black.
And if you're Pablo Cruz, you have to be asking yourself right now, what do I have to do to end this match? And it looks like Cruz might be thinking about going up top to put him away. The big man climbing those ropes, but Luther Black smartly making his way to the ring apron.
Oh, Discus forearm on the outside. Pablo Cruz still up. Oh, kick to the side of the head. Pablo Cruz falling off of the top turnbuckle. Luther Black is feeling it.
He's going to have to capitalize on this. Oh, climbing up top. Could we be seeing it right here tonight?
Oh, and here comes. Oh, he's got it, and it's a big splash, turning in midair. Nobody couldn't stay on top for the pin. Surely you would have had it there.
Rolls back over Cruz, going for the 3.
2, 3, he still has it. Yes, Luther Black is still your DZW Lightning Division Champion. Oh my goodness, I shudder to think what would have happened if Pablo Cruz had won that. Considering what he did earlier in the matchup, I am so glad that we can see Luther Black still holding that title.
That was not a battle, that was a war.
Winner by pinfall, and still DZW Lightning Division Champion, the Fireman, Luther Black!
Well, there it is. It is official. You heard it from our ring announcer, Whit McClendon. Luther Black is still your DZW Lightning Division Champion.
And Pablo Cruz goes home thinking, well, what do I have to do to get this championship around my waist?
Despite the treachery and the trickery, Luther Black still was able to win. Let's take another look here. Luther's perched up top high above Olympus Arena, twisting in mid-air to deliver that beautiful picture-perfect splash. Luther Black, still your Lightning Division Champion. Good night from Katy, Texas.